morning, good morning. We are southbound Highway 83 between Winters and Bollinger, Texas. That's right, we are in Texas. Back at it, came off a long weekend, a long week, took a week off. Had to do a lot of stuff. Had to get the registration for the title on my car completed, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but it was done. And actually it's not done. Now I have to redo that I am one in the same, because my name appears differently in different sections. So anyway, I have to redo that because of my ID. I can't give it to them so they can see who I am. They need to have this verification, and then somebody witnesses the fact that somebody who knows me just signs off on it, says, yeah, that's the guy who says he is, that's him, then I'm good. So that has to be redone, but he said I could redo it through the email. So we'll give that a whirl. I got the email yesterday. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll do that sometime today. We are on our way to San Antonio. I stopped at a place called The Crossings last night in Winters, Texas. And it was nice place. The people are friendly. Brand new building. It's quite the setup they got there. I don't know how the food is. I did buy a breakfast burrito this morning. We'll see how that pans out. Last night I was going to get some of that crispy chicken, but I actually already had Church's chicken tenders in the afternoon for lunch, so to speak. So I'm like, nah, it's too much fried food, not good. Well, I carry food on board. So I just ate that. So I got a bit of taste of the news this morning while I was getting ready and doing my pre-trip and stuff, and actually before pre-trip. And Minneapolis is burning. Yeah, you shouldn't be killed in police custody at all. I don't know the particulars. I haven't watched anything of it. But you shouldn't. If you're in police custody, you should be protected. I don't know if he fought back, if he resisted, or what. 83 South. I guess we're close to Bollinger. Yeah, whether you're in the right or in the wrong, when the police show up, just comply. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it in any way whatsoever. I'm just saying that, they have guns, so just agree with them and do what they ask and get it straightened out and be on your way if possible. If you're in the wrong, go to jail, deal with the judge. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't seen any of that, so I can't say, but he should not have been killed during in police custody. But then again, peaceful protest is one thing, but they go around there looting now, and it's just like they're looking for an excuse to get free stuff, I'm looking for any excuse at all to riot and loot. Seems like it happens every time. Anyway, that's kind of what I woke up to this morning. I was listening to the news on YouTube as I was getting ready. '83 South, left lane, Bollinger, Texas. 30 mph on the odometer. So yeah, I got my plates on my car, and then, which is finally, where's this 83 at? The sign's right here, but there's no road. There it is. My bucket rolling around on the floor. It's my window cleaner suicidal insect wiper offer. I gotta mount it to the back of the truck somewhere. So then I ended up buying new wheels for the whip. So, because once I changed from winter to summer, like the summer tires are absolutely horrendous. The worst thing you could ever do for that car in the snow. Absolutely a no-go. So I have winter tires. They're mounted on my original rims. And those are in storage unit. Oh, the Colorado River. You think it is? No, it can't be. The mighty Colorado. Yeah, that's about a good 20 foot wide, maybe 25. Brown. But it's going the wrong direction. So now I have my winter tires mounted on my original rims, and the summer tires mounted on my new black wheels. And I got a floor jack at the storage unit and where I parked the car, and I bought a cordless impact driver, so I can just change the tires myself at will. And had to buy 4 new TPMS tire pressure monitoring sensors. Actually system, but I had to buy the sensors, and then I had to buy a tool a tool for the relearn when you take the tires off. They get separated from the car's computer at a certain distance, and then you have to relearn it. It's really easy to do, but it cost me like $15 off Amazon. I was at Cadillac dealership in Denver and asked the mechanics what they use to relearn. Yeah, we just use this right here. And looked it up on Amazon and boom, bought it for $15. Works really good. So then I deleted some of the chrome on the car and put the black wheels on it. I'll see if I can. I got a little short clip of it. My daughter was driving the car. I painted the wheels white the lettering, so I wanted to see what it looked like when it rolled by. So she did the honors, and let's check it out right here. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to probably do another video to put it in. It's my editing program. Sometimes I add a section in like that, and it puts it in a different, instead of 1080p, it puts it like a 420. It makes it like a thumbnail. You can barely see the screen. It ruins the whole video. So we'll see how it works. If not, I'll do another one later. Okay, so at this moment, I don't know if it worked or not yet. But if it did, that's what she looks like. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. I've got this pain in my left leg. I can barely walk. Now it's kind of like moving up to my hip. I don't know. I don't remember pulling a muscle. And I have to probably make an appointment with my doctor to see. Of course, the last time I told him I got a pain in my back, he's like, yeah. Apparently he already knows my age and everything else. I guess that's just par for the course. He was right. Eventually it went away, but it hurt like heck for quite a while. And maybe it is just age, you know. Getting those pains. A PITA. Pain in the ass. The arse. So I was listening to this video. I took a break yesterday and saw this video on YouTube, and they're talking about an app, a COVID app that is like, tells you where you've been, who you've come in contact with, and all this other stuff. And in order to go into a store, you have to show them this app. You have to show them if you've been quarantined. And if not, then they're going to put you in quarantine. You know, and you can say, oh, I don't want to use the app. I'm not going to do it. Well, you have to. Right now it's voluntary. The 4 states have it, but it's going to grow. Looks like a trucker messed up right there. Crash scene just rolled over. But if you don't want to do the app, you can get out of it by being vaccinated. You know, totalitarianism. This is a free country. We take risks every day. Every day I get behind the wheel, I'm at risk. You know, People in the stock market, no risk, no reward. That's one thing I've been playing around with. An app called Robinhood. You can buy and sell stock. You can put $20 in there and you can just buy and sell off of that. I kept putting money in. I got $1,000 I'm investing right now. Some of the stock is losing, some of the stock is winning. I'm probably about $1,200, and I got $1,000 invested, and I'm making $1,200. So I don't know. A lot of it I have in oil and gas. So I'll wait till that stuff starts kicking back up, because I know it will eventually. But yeah, that's I don't know. I hope it doesn't get to that point, where you have to have an app and they have to track it. Just to go to the store, they want to know where you've been, who you talked to, no, this is American Jack. I think they would end up with some riots. I'll resist. I'll consider myself an essential worker. You guys are too, rolling along with me. If you're riding shotgun. But I don't know. I mean, like, I was in Denver the other day, and I was looking for a inner tube for my little scooter, because little electric scooter I have to go back and forth. I should be walking. It's about 2 miles, and it's more of a time thing. It'd take me a lot longer to walk it than to just scoot over there real quick with this electric scooter. It was 15 miles an hour, so I opted for that. Getting pretty good riding it. Kind of funny, putting near a 60-year-old man running around on a 2-wheel scooter, kid scooter. But it works, does the job. I actually got it in the truck right now with me. And I'll use it when I'm out on the road too. I'll hop on it and either go cruising around sightseeing, or go someplace. If I'm at a shipper or receiver and there's a food joint that's a couple, 2-3 miles away, I'll just hop on that and zip on over and zip back. But I went into this store in Denver. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Is today Thursday? I think it is. I never know what day it is. Yeah, today is Thursday. The guy goes, "Didn't you see that sign?" I didn't even know he was talking to me at first. I was like, "Hey." I was like, "Yo, what's up? Did you see that sign?" I go, "Nah." "What sign?" "You have to have a mask to come in here." "Well, you don't have one. We're gonna have to ask you to leave." I'm like, "Man, I'm not gonna go with this mask stuff. I don't believe in it." "Well, you have to. The governor says you have to." I go, "Well, that guy's a crackpot anyway. I don't, he's doing it because it's over control. I'm not going to parlay into it." "Well, you can talk to him about it." And I'm like, "Well, screw it then. You don't want my business? That's fine." So I just left, And I went down the street about 3/4 of a mile to another shop. And walked right in there. Nobody was wearing a mask, and the guy was really cool and helpful, but he didn't have what I needed, which was an inner tube for the tire for that little scooter, which was an 8.5-inch wheel. Tight spot here. Come with the other truck. That's what you call timing right there. Try to stay away from that rental. But yeah, if they start forcing that down our throats, I'm going to resist. And I'm going to say, I'm an essential worker. Everybody goes, oh, these masks work. Well, if they work, then you have nothing to fear. If I'm not wearing one, if I'm not wearing a mask and masks work, then you will not catch it, right? Half of the people that are wearing a mask aren't even wearing them properly. I told a couple of friends of mine, I'm like, you know what we should do? Get together and all to properly protect yourself from viruses. You need to put in a full-blown headgear, bodysuit, gloves, and shoe gear. You need to be covered completely, like in a lab. But that's how you're protected from viruses. And that's how they do it in a lab. And I told him, it'd be really cool. I think we could make a viral video and have like 6 of us all dressed up like that. Come up in a van, unmarked white van or black van, and everybody bail out. Start walking through the store like we're looking for something, and everybody would freak out, I bet, because, look, you saw all these people dressed up like like something just got out of their lab and they're looking for it. You'd be kind of freaking, especially some people are so gullible too. It's kind of funny, I think. But I told that video would go viral if the cops show up and say, "What are you trying to scare people?" It's like, no, we're trying to protect ourselves, because you're supposed to. This is how you protect yourself. You don't do it with a little mask. The mask might help a little bit, but it's not going to do the full deed. A little Texas town. I like Texas. Texas is all right. I'm sure hoping people from California don't come over here and ruin this state. It's fine just the way it is. It's been fine for a while. I used to hate Texas, but it boiled down to it was the people that would come up into the mountains from Texas that would stop on the highway, the way they drove. I always had problems up in the mountains with people from Texas. That's why I hated Texas. But now I love Texas. But yeah, the cops would come and say, "Hey, you can't be doing this stuff." I was like, we're protecting ourselves. We're just stopping by the store. We just all happen to be together. I think that would be funny. If I had the gear, I would do it, definitely. We have our germs and our bad germs, and we need those to build our immune system. We deprive our immune system of that stuff, or we're just going to ask for something a lot worse by doing that, I think. I've been trucking around this planet for 58 years, eating dirt as a kid, playing in it. Working on cars, my hands would be all greasy. I'd try to get like most often that I could, and I'd eat my sandwich. You can't wash your hands when you're that great. It never killed me. Never made me sick. I don't know. They're using fear to control the people. They better be careful, because most of us are packing heat. Like old Joe Biden goes, man, you don't need 100 rounds. Just buy a shotgun, man. Come on, man. You're going to take an AR-15 and fight an F-16? Really? You think that's going to work? Come on, man. Well, the Afghans did it. The freaking Iraqis did it. They fought a military with basic weapons, IEDs. Come on, man. We hold these truths to be, you know the thing. Oh, Joe, he's been in the freaking government too long. It's like Nancy Pelosi. They've been there too long. We need to have term limits in the Congress and the Senate. Those people are, man. Absolute power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. I don't know, however it goes. You know the thing. Fog bank. I got him to put new steers on old Bessie here. Got about 110,000 miles out of the ones they just took off, which is rare. Usually it's like 50 to 60,000 before they start wearing on the edges and ruining them. You have a lot of tread in the center, but the edges are worn. And a guy goes, I don't know, they might tell you to run these a little longer. I go, I might for about a week, but you know, after that, I'll tell them, you can drive the truck, because I'm the one who's responsible. If a tire blows out and I get in an accident and they look at the tires and like, why were these tires? These tires should have been changed. You did the pre-trip. You're the one who chose to drive with it. Well, yeah, guilty as charged. So I said, no, you replace these. I was waiting for them to give me flack, but they didn't. They changed them. I told them, I go, you know, yeah, they can go a little bit longer, but I don't know how long I'm going to be out on the road. I'm not playing. Homie don't play like that. So y'all can either change it or we'll get somebody else to drive the truck. But I sure feel better knowing that I'm running on new shoes. It gets a little taxing, you know, you cruising along, and I have kind of OCD. Like that's why I can't park next to a reefer or an APU, because I'll hear it, then I'll concentrate on it, and then I can't go to sleep, you know. So when we're fighting it, I'm like, man. And I've tried to not concentrate on it, but it's like a magnet keeps drawing me back to it. So a driving down the highway and knowing that my tires are wearing down on the edges, and like I said, it's taxing quite a bit. So it's nice to know I can relax. I mean, I've been all over the U.S. during this COVID thing, crackdown. I've never worn a mask except for one time in Riverside. That was California. I was told to do it, to go inside. I'm like, okay. If I didn't need the stuff, I would have just said, screw it, I'm not going in. But I needed stuff, so I went back, got me a mask, and I don't know, did it, but I've been all over the place. I wash my hands and don't do anything different than I normally do. Never got sick. And if I did, I wouldn't have freaked out about it. One of our drivers, old Mike, he got hit pretty hard, and he thought he had it, and I think he just had the flu. But he went and got tested, but they never told him what he had. You know, it's kind of like, don't ever let an opportunity go to waste. You know, so they got this thing, and now they're turning it into something outrageous. There's a picture I saw in 1918 or 1917. Everybody at a baseball game wearing masks back then, you know, when they had the Spanish flu epidemic. They didn't shut the country down. And I don't care if people wear masks. If that's what they want to do, more power to you. If you feel that works for you, then fine. I told a few people, you know, a fart goes through 2 butt cheeks, underwear, and jeans. And you think that mask is going to save you? Talking microbial stuff. That's the stuff that goes through. It's like water. It goes through everything. That's why you have to suit up completely, like in a lab, to protect yourself against it. Anyway, what I've noticed is the more things open up, which for me it's been everything business as usual except for food. Trying to get food's kind of a pain in the butt. Like Whataburger, I've got to call and order my food online and time it so that when I get there it's like ready and not sitting there for too long, you know. I don't care if I sit for a little bit. I don't want my food sitting. I want it, you know, hot and fresh. That's what I'm paying for. And so that's been kind of an issue. Food has been, you know. But now that things are opening up more, you know, I mean, like I went into King Soopers during the whole thing when it was really ramping up. I went into the King Soopers, it was a supermarket, all the time, no problem. And I went in there the other night, getting some things before I hit the road, and Gotta have a mask. Man, he gave me a mask. I don't have it. I just use my shirt like this, huh? No, hang on a second. It gives me a mask. No, thank you. I put it on, walked about 20 feet, dropped my mask back down so I could breathe, and walked around the store like that. Now, one reason I drive this truck is because I don't like being told what to do. Now, they can say, hey, you need to go to LA with his load. Okay. See ya. I don't want to talk to you no more. You don't need to tell me nothing. I got this. And I don't. I never hardly ever talk to my dispatchers. I always double check things so I don't take the wrong trailer. I do all this that I can. We're human. Everybody makes mistakes. I try to keep mine as minimal as possible. When I go into the store, they gotta tell me what I have to do or not. I'm like, no. Homie, don't play that. But I do carry a little fabric type, not fabric, it's a little mask, paper / cottonish type. And I carry it in my pocket in case I walk into some place and they force me to mask up. Then I make my decision on how bad do I want to go in there, and do I want to patronize them. A lot of times I'll walk there and walk away. No thanks. Hope you go under. But if I really want it, then I'll throw the mask on, you know. But and like I said, I don't care if people wear masks. I care less. If that's what you want to do, more power to you. It's your life, your choice. You do you, I'll do me, you know. And if you're wearing a mask and I'm not, don't chew my head off because you are protected with your mask on, right? I think that's how it works, right? The mask is to protect you. So if you're wearing one and you're worried about it, then you should be good. And me not wearing one shouldn't bother you at all because, you know, I don't know, it's crazy, but I'm not going to submit. I was in a part of Texas yesterday that it's northwest of Winters, Texas. Man, Windmill City. I wonder what these guys are doing here. Oh, that's a wind farm. So these guys are going to pollute the area with all these big old wind fans. View pollution. But yeah, northwest of Winters, it was just so many windmills that it was ugly, actually, I think. But to some people, it's beautiful, so. And all these people advocating for wind farms, I have no problem with them other than the view. It takes a lot of oil to make them. Eventually we'll turn to green energy, but right now we use what we got. I was bummed out. I wanted to watch that SpaceX launch yesterday, and I pulled over to watch it that one time, and it didn't happen. And I'm like, what the hell? Drove, they were going to do it again, and they scrubbed it. So hopefully Saturday they do it. Eden, 2766 population. That's quite the mural on that building right there. Wow, bummer. Bummer twice. Get behind these people and they just I hope they do the speed limit, at least that's where I'm at. It's quite the mural there. So we'll call this video good here. Sorry for rambling on a little bit. Just had a few things to tell you guys. I've been off work for a while. Back at it. Continue rolling along. I just fear that this COVID is going to turn. We're not going to go back to. We're going to be like what they call it, new normal. You know, I don't know. I'm not liking it. So yeah, we'll call this video good. I'll probably post this one today. I don't think I have to do too much editing to it. So yeah, thanks again for riding shotgun. Hope you enjoyed it. Got to see parts of Texas and the central Texas here. It's actually kind of neat. I love Texas. Thanks again. Until the next time, enjoy. Peace. See ya.